Welcome back, loyal viewers. This is the deal to get excited about. What you're looking at is a little single family in Madeira with everything that goes with that. The school system, all that great stuff. I'm showing you a close-up of the roof because it's a little weird. The elderly former owner had the roof replaced and went ahead and put a 50-year warranted steel roof on this thing that I would probably paint red just so it would look a little better. It's on a corner lot. It's obviously a very nice part of the world. There is one thing that I'm going to get to right there, a gas station across the street. Perhaps that's less than ideal, but hey, it is what it is. But this is certainly a cute little house. We're gonna take a walk all the way around it real quick. This is a little over a quarter of an acre, which makes it a good size lot for this part of Madeira. Most of the stuff on this street is smaller. We just passed the front door that apparently is never really used. This is the main entrance right here that leads directly into the kitchen. There is, as you can see, you redid all the rakes and stuff too, with an insanely overdone heavy gauge metal that'll last forever. Comes with a cute little shed. This is all part of the yard that this house comes with. Mature trees, one of them, this one in particular, needs a little pruning, but it doesn't need surgery. It doesn't need an arborist or anything. There's the little hatchway to the crawl space. This is a ranch on a crawl space. The landscaping has not been attended to very seriously, in a couple years, but obviously it hasn't been let run riot. It's just pretty plain. There's a separate entrance to a bedroom that's actually an addition, though luckily they did a good job with the siding later, so that's not obvious, and we'll get into that when we get to the inside. So, there basically is the outside in all its glory. Let's go inside and take a look at what we have going on there. So we come inside, here we are in the kitchen. It is very plain, everything's just painted white. It's got just a ridiculous amount of cabinetry. The countertops are old-fashioned, the floor is old-fashioned, everything's just painted white. For a rental especially, I would look at just repainting that kitchen like French country kind of thing. Here's the front door that I was talking about that's never really used as front door. We've got a great big living room here. Remember, I'm using a wide-angle lens, so things are always a little foreshortened. But the living room is a very good size. The carpet's old and needs to go. Here is the first bedroom. There is kind of a house sitter who's in here right now, and he is in the process of moving. So that's why he's packing. That's why all this is in such disarray. But you've got bedroom one there with a closet. Everything's painted white with old carpeting. Back through the living room, we're going to skip the bathroom for right now and walk into bedroom two, which is the second piece of weirdness here. Boom! High efficiency furnace in the bedroom, right where you want it. Again, older seller, perhaps losing his marbles a little bit when he replaced the furnace. Instead of putting the new one back in the crawl space, he had it put in the second bedroom. So that needs to change. Here we are. Now we're in the addition. This is bedroom three. There's the exterior door that I was talking about. When the seller was younger, he had an adult son who wanted to move home, so he built an addition for him, complete with its own driveway, entrance, and three-quarter bath. Now, what I would do is I would expand that three-quarter bath to a full bathroom and then move that doorway, because right now you walk through the second bedroom to get to the third, where if you would just move the doorway over 3 or 4 feet, that would make a lot more sense to me. So you can see it's a decent, three-quarter bath, but why have the three-quarter bath when you've got the square footage here to just expand it all the way back to here and make it a full bathroom and then move the other doorway basically right there where the entertainment center was. Now we'll take a look at the main bathroom. It's of good size. I'm sure it was really nice in 1950. When all this pastel stuff was all the rage. This just needs to be, retail, bomb it back to atoms and start over again. Rental, it needs to be updated, right? Um, I'd also consider, I'm a big fan of getting rid of, especially when you're limited in space here, get rid of that stupid 40-gallon water heater and put in a nice, slim, instantaneous water heater. So here's our outside shot again. This is a great rental. My property manager says it'll rent for $1,200 a month once those updates are done. Retail deal, I don't know enough about this area. Probably, but it's across the street from a gas station. So obviously it will still sell, but I'm not 100% sure at what price that's going to sell, because this is basically impossible for us to comp because of that whole it's across the street from a gas station thing. It's hard to find a comp like that. But at $69.9, it's hard to go wrong with this. That's by far the cheapest thing that's been offered in Madeira that isn't a burnt out husk. In a zillion years, there are redevelopers paying more money than that to buy old houses, tear them down, and put up new big houses. I don't know if that's an option here, again, because of the corner location there, but something to consider. But I do know that a cheap house in Madeira is going to generate a ton of excitement. So if you have an interest in this property, let me know right away, because it's gonna be a busy, busy time. And I'm trying, the house sitter is being very cooperative with letting me get in. He's an older guy himself, he's retired. He's being very nice about it, about letting us in while he's still there, but I don't want to drive the poor guy crazy. So I don't want to get in there, 150 million times. So if you have an interest, call me, text me, email me, and let me know, and we'll get you inside right away. All right? Thanks.